morning, Judge.
Okay. And so we just need to schedule a new trial date. Is that fair?
That is correct, Your Honor. Mr. Banetto, does that comport with your understanding?
It does. The only thing I would ask, Your Honor, is if the court would maybe consider just a brief adjournment to allow myself, Ms. McClure, and Mr. Bagley to kind of sit down and figure out how long this is going to take. I know it was originally said, I think, for 2 weeks. Mr. Bagley thinks it's going to take a month. I think Ms. McClure just wanted to have some time to speak with him, kind of make sure we're all on the same page. However, given the trial she's currently involved in, she just hasn't had a chance to accomplish that. So if the court would consider a brief adjournment to allow her to get through the trial, and then we can sit down with Mr. Bagley and get things figured out.
Judge, the last time we were on the record, I thought we were putting this out to, February of next year. I'm booked for the balance of this year as far as trials go. So the quickest I can try this case is February 2025.
Okay. As a practical matter, if we're looking at somewhere between 2 weeks and a month, that's probably what the court's calendar is looking like as well.
Judge, I'm gonna need 2 weeks just for my case. I've got now approximately 70 witnesses. So I'm gonna need 2 weeks at a minimum, just for my case.
All right, Mr. Bagley, let me ask, I guess since we're working on a longer timeline right now, do you have any objection to my setting this out for a pretrial in a couple of weeks, and you and Ms. McClure and Mr. Bayonet will sit down and kind of see if you can hash out a solid time frame or number of days you're going to need for trial?
That's gonna be a tough one. Meeting with them, I mean, and Mr. Banano, I do want to meet, I talked to Phoebe about this, absolutely, but it's gonna have to be December would be the earliest that I could meet with them. And I do want to do that. I'm open the week of December 2nd, or the best week would be December 9th for another pretrial. And I think we can meet before then.
Okay, Mr. Bayonet, do you have any issues with that timeline?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, and you said the 2nd or the 9th, Mr. Bagley?
The week of the 9th is best for me.
Okay, so we will do that then December 11th at 8:15.
That'll work.
Okay, Mr. Bayonet, would you be willing to do a stipulation in order for the adjournment of the pretrial, and then hopefully we'll be in a place to schedule a solid trial date at that time?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, is there anything else we need to address today?
Not from defense, Judge.
Not from the people, Judge.
All right, thank you. Then I guess we're all set.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Banetto.
Mr. Milano, do you need a breakout session with Mr. Goebel?
Yeah, just a couple minutes, Judge. Shouldn't take very long.
All right, 1 second. Ms. Kester, you can go ahead and log out if you like.
Thank you.
Call for Samantha if they have a second. Okay, Mr. Daly.
Samantha.
I'm getting some feedback from Samantha, but Mr. Levi, I need to turn the volume down.
Okay.
All right, let's try that again. Mr. Daly, do you need a breakout session with Mr. Levi?
No, I do not.
All right, Mr. Levi, I'm still getting feedback from your device. I'm going to mute it, and I'll ask you to unmute if it's necessary for you to say anything, okay?
Okay, I'm sorry. All right.
Okay, this is file 24-21875-FH People versus Eric Brian Levi. We are here today for pretrial conference in this case, and we are proceeding today by video conference. First, can I have the attorneys place their appearances on the record, beginning with Mr. Banetto.
Alex Banetto for the people.
James Daly on behalf of the defendant.
Right, and Mr. Daly, where do we stand with Mr. Levi's case today?
Mr. Levi is prepared, I believe, to plead guilty at this time, Your Honor. We have a plea bargain to illegal entry and no trespassing. And he's willing to plead both of those in return for having the other charges dismissed.
All right, Mr. Banetto, is that a complete and accurate statement of plea agreement?
It is, Your Honor.
All right, so Mr. Levi, I'm going to ask you to unmute your device at this point. Are you able to hear me, Mr. Levi?
There we go. Yes, Your Honor.
Will you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under penalty for perjury?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you are Eric Brian Levi?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Levi, you've heard the statement of your attorney and the prosecuting attorney is your intention to plead guilty today to breaking and entering illegal entry without the owner's permission.
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that the maximum possible penalty for that offense is up to 90 days in jail and or a fine of $500?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with Mr. Daly and the advice that he's given?
Yes, Mr. Daly's been great.
Neither the
He's went above
prosecutor
and
or
beyond.
defendant.
He's been really good.
All right, neither the prosecutor, defendant, or anyone acting on the defendant's behalf have discussed a possible sentence with the court. Is that correct, Mr. Banetto?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Daly?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that also your understanding, Mr. Levi?
Yes, Your Honor.
Your Honor, when you were taking the plea originally, did you also say count 3? I only heard the illegal entry part.
I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time understanding because I'm getting feedback. I'm hearing everything everyone else says through Mr. Levi's device, and it's confusing. What was your question, Mr. Banetto?
I apologize, Judge. When you were asking him about taking the plea. I only heard you say the illegal entry part. I didn't hear anything about the trespass. I just wanted to make
Okay.
sure that was also
So-
part of the.
I think you are right. I missed that. All right, so Mr. Levi, I need you to turn or unmute your device again.
Okay.
Is it also your intention to plead guilty today, Mr. Levi, to count 3 trespass?
Yes, Your Honor, it is.
You understand the maximum possible penalty for that offense is up to 30 days in jail and or a fine of $250.
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
If a guilty plea is accepted, there'll be no trial. That means you'll be giving up the rights that you would have had at trial. I'm going to explain those rights to you now to make sure that you understand them. You do have the right to a speedy public trial by jury. You could ask for a non-jury trial, and if the prosecutor and the court agreed, you could have a non-jury trial. You have the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to have the prosecuting attorney prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you are guilty, and you do not have to prove anything. You have the right to be present at your trial, to have the witnesses against you appear at your trial, and to ask those witnesses questions. You have the right to have the court order any witnesses you have for your defense to appear at your trial. You have the right to remain silent during your trial and not have that silence used against you. However, you also have the right to testify at your trial if you wanted to testify. You understand, Mr. Levi, that if your plea is accepted, you may be giving up the right to appeal issues that would otherwise be appealable if you were convicted at a trial.
Yes, Your Honor, I understand that.
You also understand that any appeal from the conviction and sentence pursuant to your pleas would be by application for leave to appeal and not by right.
Your Honor.
If you are not a citizen of the United States of America, conviction of a crime can result in deportation, exclusion from admission to the United States of America, or denial of naturalization. Do you have any questions about any of those rights?
No, Your Honor, I do not.
You understand that you're giving those rights up?
Yes, Your Honor, I understand that.
How do you wish to plead to the charge that on or about June 1st, 2024, in Madison Township, Lenawee County, Michigan, that you did commit the offense of trespass?
Guilty, Your Honor.
And how do you wish to plead to the charge that on or about June 1st, 2024, in Madison Township, Lenawee County, Michigan, that you did commit the offense of breaking and entering illegal entry without the owner's permission?
I would like to plead guilty, Your Honor.
Has anybody made any threats or promises to you to induce you to plead guilty to those charges?
No, Your Honor, they have not.
Do you understand that if I accept your plea, you're giving up any and all claims that the plea was given as a result of threats or promises that were not disclosed to the court on the record this morning, or that it was not your own choice to enter the pleas?
Yes, Your Honor, I understand that.
Is prosecutor or defense counsel aware of any promises, threats, or inducements other than the plea bargain to induce Mr. Levi to plead guilty today?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Levi, has your attorney promised you any particular sentence or estimated what your sentence would be?
No, he has not done that, Your Honor.
Is it your own choice to plead guilty today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Daly, would you like an actual basis?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Levi, on June 1st, 2024, were you present in Lenawee County,
Yes, sir.
in the state of Michigan?
Yes, sir.
And in what township were you in?
That would be Madison Township.
Okay. And while in Madison Township, did you enter onto a piece of property for which you did not have permission to enter?
Yes, I did do that, yes.
And you were trespassing on that property that you had illegally entered?
Correct.
I have no other questions, Your Honor.
Mr. Bayonet, do you have any further questions?
No, Your Honor. That's everything.
Has the court complied with MCR 6.302 B, C, and D, Mr. Bayonet?
It has, Your Honor.
Mr.
Yes, Your
Daly?
Honor.
All right, I will accept the pleas then. They've been given understandably, voluntarily, and accurately. Mr. Levi has had full knowledge of his rights to have competent counsel. Court has not made any agreement regarding the possibility of a plea or sentence in this case with the prosecutor, defense attorney, defendant, or anyone acting in the interest of any of them. I will refer this matter to the district court probation office for a pre-sentence investigation. And we'll set sentencing for October 25th at 8:15 a.m. So Mr. Levi, you will need to report to Mr. McCarron in the district court probation office this Tuesday. That is October 1st at 8 a.m. I'm sorry, I think you unmuted and I muted you at the same time. Can you unmute yourself again? Okay. Do you understand that, Mr. Levi?
Yes. Who am I meeting with on the 1st?
His name is Mike McCarron,
Thank you, Your Honor.
and that's Tuesday at 8 a.m. So
Okay.
you are all set. You can go ahead and log out.
All right, thank you.
Can you call the jail with the jail Zoom 2 device has its camera? Ms. Underwood, you need to speak with Ms. Vitti.
I spoke with her yesterday, but I have new information, Your Honor, so just for a minute.
Okay, give me just a second. All right, Mr. Malero, as soon as we get Mr. Goebel's camera turned back on and his microphone unmuted, we will get started on his case.
Okay,
All right, thank you. All right, thank you. Bye.
Mr. Daly, did you have someone else this morning?
Larry Schmitty. That's the only one here, Judge.
Okay.
Can you guys hear me?
And is,
Okay.
yep, so we can hear you now. Mr. Gold's not there anymore. Okay. Do you have Nathan Edwards also, Mr. Daly?
I do, Your Honor. Well, I
Okay.
don't have it on my docket for today, but he is a client of mine.
He is up today for an arraignment.
All right. I talked to Mr. Edwards yesterday. At this time, we'll be setting this matter for trial.
We've got to call the jail and get him. All right, we are on the record in file 21-20470-FH, People versus Samantha Jo Vitti. We are here today for a hearing on a probation violation. We are proceeding today by video conference. First, let me ask Ms. Underwood to place your appearance on the record.
Rhonda Underwood for Ms. Vitti this morning, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, and you know how Ms. Vitti would like to proceed today?
Your Honor, I've spoken with Ms. Vitti and the probation department in this matter, Your Honor. It's my belief that Ms. Vitti will be entering a plea to the later violation of failure to report, Your Honor. The earlier violation will be dismissed.
Okay, is that accurate, Ms. Walsh?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Ms. Vitti, will you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under penalty for perjury? I'm not able to hear what you're saying. Can you try speaking?
Absolutely.
I'm not able to hear that. I could hear your voice a little bit that time, but I couldn't understand what you said.
Absolutely, yes, I do.
Okay. Ms. Vitti, are you satisfied with Ms. Underwood and the advice she's given you?
Yes.
Do you understand that you have a right to contest the violation of probation charge and to have a trial on it? If
No,
you
I do
answered,
not.
I was not.
Get rid of that.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Understand that I am taking her advice then.
The office.
All right, we're gonna have to call the jail and have you put in a different room. I'm not able to understand what you're saying, and I can't create an adequate record because
Hear me
your voice
better
is
now?
not coming. That's better now, yes.
Can you hear me better now?
Yes, I can.
Okay, let me scoot
Do you
forward.
understand that you have a right to contest the violation and to have a trial on it?
Yes,
Do you understand that
Yes.
throughout that trial, you'd be presumed innocent until your guilt is proven by a preponderance of evidence?
yes,
You understand you have the right to have all the witnesses against you appear at your trial. You or your lawyer could ask those witnesses questions, and you also have the right to have me order any witnesses you have for your defense to appear at your trial.
yes,
You're not required to testify at your trial, and no one can say anything about you not testifying or hold that against you in any way. Do you understand that?
yes,
On the other hand, you would have the right to testify if you wanted to testify. Do you understand that as well?
yes.
How do you plead to the charge that you violated your probation by failing to report for more than 60 days?
I am guilty of that, Your Honor, and I'm sorry.
Do you understand that by pleading guilty, you're giving up your right to a trial and your right to have your
Yes, I
lawyer's
do.
assistance at that trial, as I've already explained?
Yes, yes, I do.
I was not able to hear you.
Yes, yes, I do.
Has anything been promised to you in order to get you to plead guilty?
No, no, there hasn't.
Have you been threatened in any way in order to get you to plead guilty?
No, no, I have not.
If I accept your plea, you'll be giving up any and all claims that your plea was given as a result of threats or promises that were not disclosed to the record, to the court on the record this morning, or that it was not your own choice to enter the plea. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
Is it your own choice to plead guilty today?
Yes, it is.
So you were placed on probation in this case back in, looks like November of 2022. Is that correct?
I believe that's correct.
And one of the requirements of your probation was that you report as instructed to your probation officer. Is that correct?
Correct.
And was your last report before you were arrested on this warrant on September 11, 2023?
I believe that that's spelled accurate.
And you did not report at any time between that date and and September 20th of 2024 when you were arrested on this warrant. Is that correct?
I did not report. I did try to go to court before the ACT was shut down.
All right, I will accept the plea that's been given understandably, voluntarily, and accurately. Ms. Vitti has had full knowledge of her rights. She has had competent counsel. I will refer this matter to the probation department for an update of her pre-sentence investigation. And we will set sentencing for October 11th at 8:15 a.m.
Does that conclude today?
So we are all set for today. You can let the officer with you know that you're done with court.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, Mr. Malero, are you ready to proceed with Mr. Goebel?
Yes, I am, Judge.
This is file 24-21915-FH and 24-21916-FH, People versus Michael Ronald Goebel. We are here today for pretrial conferences in both of those cases, and we are proceeding today by video conference. First, can I have the attorneys place their appearances on the record, beginning with Mr. Bayanetto?
Bayanetto for the people.
On behalf of Michael Goebel.
I can't hear you, Mr. Malero, unless you're looking right at your device.
Salvatore Malero on behalf of Michael Goebel.
Thank you. And Mr. Malero, where do we stand with Mr. Goebel's cases today?
Judge, I am still reviewing the discovery in this matter, and so I would ask to adjourn this out at least 30 days.
All right, so well, I'm sorry, Mr. Bayanetto, anything that we need to address from the people's side, or anything you
No,
want
Your
to say
Honor.
about the requested adjournment?
No, Your Honor.
All right, so this is the first pretrial, and it is reasonable to allow Mr. Malero some additional time to review discovery, so I will set this for a second pretrial on October 30th at 8:15 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Malero, would you be willing to do that stipulation in order for the adjournment?
I would for you, Judge, yes.
Thank you very much. Mr. Goebel, you can let the officer that's with you know that you are done with court for today.
Okay. Thank you.
And could you call for? Okay, Ms. Underwood, have you had any communication with Precious Davis? She is not logged in today.
Let me try to see where she is, Your Honor.
All right. And Mr. Malero, have you had any communication with Mr. Clement?
Judge, I'm pretty sure he's in transitional housing. So let me see if I can find him. So, I mean, he would be zooming in. So let me see what I can find out.
Okay. Right, Ms. Duff, can you come forward and sit at the table closest to the jury box? And Ms. Jensen, can you come forward and sit at the table closest to the television?
Your Honor, Ms. Davis should be logging in any second.
Okay. This is file 24-51764-PH. Rita Duff versus Tiffany Jensen. We are here today regarding an order to show cause for an alleged violation of personal protection order. And we are proceeding today in person. Miss, you are Rita Naomi Duff.
Yes, Your Honor.
And Miss, you are Tiffany K. Jensen.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Jensen, you're before the court today on an order to show cause. The show cause alleges that you violated a personal protection order by contacting Ms. Duff by telephone. Do you understand that the maximum possible penalty for a violation of a personal protection order is up to 93 days in jail and or a fine of $500?
Yes, Your Honor.
You do have the right to be represented by an attorney here today and at any other proceedings that we have regarding this matter. If you're not able to afford your own attorney, you can tell me that. I'll appoint one for you from the public defender's office. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you want to be represented by an attorney?
Yes, I do.
Do you have the financial ability to pay for your own attorney?
I do not.
All right, so I will appoint the public defender's office to represent you. Ms. Underwood, have you received the show cause information on Duff versus Jensen?
I'm sorry.
Kelly has just sent you the show cause information for a PPO violation on Duff versus Jensen.
One moment, please.
Ms. Jensen is here and has requested an attorney.
Yes, I have it, Your Honor.
Ms. Jensen, if you'll step out to the hallway, there's an iPad just outside the door, and you'll be able to speak to Ms. Underwood in a breakout session on Zoom.
Oh,
And you turn that back on. It got turned off somehow.
Thank you.
Okay, sir, you're Mr. Edwards?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Daly was here a minute ago. I think he's logged out to go over to Judge Anzalone's court. So as soon as he gets back here, I'll put you in a breakout session so you can speak to him.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Your Honor, did I miss my breakout?
No, I'm just the hallway device right now.
Oh, okay.
And as soon as that camera and audio get turned on, there we go. So I will set up the breakout room now. Oh, is it? Okay. All right, so Mr. Malero, it looks like we can go on the record for Mr. Clement then.
Yes, Judge.
This is file 24-21900-FH and 24-21901-FH, People versus Robert Anthony Clement. We are here today for pretrial conferences in both of those cases, and we are proceeding today by video conference. First, can I have the attorneys place their appearance on the record, beginning with Mr. Bayonet?
Alex Bayonetto for the people.
Salvatore Malaro for Robert Clement.
And the record should reflect that this matter was set for hearing this morning at 8:15 a.m. It is now 9:07 a.m. and Mr. Clement has not appeared today either by coming to the courthouse in person or by logging into the Zoom session. Anything further you want to say regarding Mr. Clement, Mr. Malero?
Only, Your Honor, he was in a treatment center in Ann Arbor. He had been moved to transitional housing, which indicated he was doing very well. I spoke to his mother a little bit ago, and it is my understanding from her that he left transitional housing, but is aware of today's court date, so I cannot account for his non-attendance.
All right, so I'm going to issue bench warrants for Mr. Clement for the failure to appear. I'm going to set bond on those bench warrants in the amount of $10,000 cash or surety in each file.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Miller.
Have a good day, Judge.
Thank you, you too. Yes. Oh, okay. All right, we're back on the record in file 24-5164-PH, Rita Duff versus Tiffany Jensen. Ms. Underwood, would you like to place your appearance on the record?
Rhonda Underwood for Ms. Jensen this morning, Your Honor. Thank you.
And do you know how Ms. Jensen would like to proceed today?
Your Honor, Ms. Jensen wishes to enter a not guilty plea on this matter and set the matter for hearing.
All right. Ms. Clark, can you give us a 1 hour hearing date for a PPO violation hearing?
Yes, Judge. October 8th at 11 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, so October 8th at 11 a.m., the court will send out a scheduling order with that date and time and other information that you need in order to prepare for the hearing. We're all set for today.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, and Ms. Underwood, I have not had anyone from MDOC log in.
Your Honor, I talked to the MDOC regarding Mr. Bradley yesterday. And it was my understanding Mr. Bradley had 2 court appearances this morning, one here and one in another county. So I'm wondering if they may be a little late this morning, Your Honor.
Okay. All right.
That's all the information I have.
Okay, we can hang on and wait and see if they log in with him.
But I do know they were aware of this court date.
Okay. Oh, and I'm sorry, Ms. Davis looks like she's logged in. This is her.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, good morning, dear Ms. Davis.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Ms. Underwood, did you need a breakout session?
Just briefly.
From Marquette, and then they said Bradley was refusing to come out of the cell.
like, do what you gotta do, but I'm like, no, I'll just ask you.
Just set it out for the day.
Okay,
Legal one.
all right, thank you.
This is file 19-19363-FH People versus Precious Sandra Davis. We are here today for a hearing on an alleged probation violation. We're proceeding today by video conference. Ms. Underwood, do you want to place your appearance on the record?
Rhonda Underwood for Ms. Davis, Your Honor.
All right, and where do we stand with Ms. Davis's case
I
today?
believe Ms. Davis presented proof of a payment yesterday to Ms. Walsh's office, Your Honor. I've spoken about this case to Ms. Walsh. I believe Ms. Davis is up for discharge in a couple months, Your Honor. We would like one more adjournment so Ms. Davis can continue to pay.
That's correct, Judge. I'm sorry, actually, it will be 2 because she did not make a payment in August.
So she'd be up for discharge in November?
That's correct. November 21st, I believe it is.
All right. Why don't we set it for November 13th then at 8:15, if that works for everybody.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, did you say November 13th?
Correct.
Okay. Ms. Davis, you need to make your payment for October as well as November by that date.
Okay, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Mhm.
All right, thank you then, Ms. Davis. You can go ahead and log out.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I think that's everything for me but Mr. Bradley. So I'm going to swing
Yeah.
over to Judge Antlones. And if,
Okay, before you go, we did, Francis got a voicemail from the MDOC facility in Marquette that said that Mr. Bradley was refusing to come out of his cell this morning to
Oh.
participate in court hearings.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
I'm just gonna set it for another date and hopefully he'll
Thank
be
you, Your
more
Honor.
cooperative at that time. So I'm gonna
that's
set it
even
for,
more information.
I'm gonna set it for October 23rd then at 8:15.
October 21st,
23rd.
23rd. Thank you, Your Honor. Then I believe that concludes my docket with you.
Okay.
Did you want me to do a stip and adjournment, Your Honor, and the prosecutor can do the writ? I'm sorry.
Any issue with that, Mr. Banetto?
No, Your Honor, I've already put it in that we need another writ for it.
Okay, great, thank you.
Thank you.
Don't think about Lasser or.
Francis sent an email with Mr. Mooney.
Well, 26.
I don't think. Mr. Fox.
So Simmons and Edwards.
Your Honor, did Mr. Higgins waive arraignment?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Just making sure.